So I've never been on a cruise before, so I decided to go to our travel expert, Leanne Lance, with Picture This Travel, with an amazing cruise we're going to talk about today, and probably one I expect I'll get spoiled on, and I probably wouldn't want to do another cruise.
That's very true, Mitch. This is Royal Caribbean's very upscale line. It's their luxury line. It's called Azamara Cruises. So Royal Caribbean, in their royal family of cruises, they have Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, and Azamara. And Azamara is their boutique, I like to call it, their boutique line.
So what makes it boutique?
Well, first of all, you don't have thousands and thousands of other guests. We're talking about 690 passengers maximum. Usually it's about 650 on board. So because it's smaller, it's a mid-sized ship, so it's still large enough to make you feel safe. You can still get lost on it a little bit, but it's small enough to feel very intimate as well. So it can go into a lot of the ports that a lot of the larger ships can't get into. So for example, in Venice, it's going to actually be able to overnight in Venice, where you use the ship as your hotel for one night.
Oh, well, okay, so speaking of nights, it's an 8-night cruise?
It is. It's 8 nights. It's going to start in Rome, and then it's going to do that Dalmatian coast. So it's going to go to Amalfi, Taormina, which is in Sicily. It's going to go into Corfu in Greece, Var in Croatia, and it's going to go into Kotor, Montenegro, and it will end in Venice.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what it looks like inside. What are some of the features that we can look forward to?
Well, it's not going to have a lot of your bright purples and oranges and those kinds of colors that you see on a lot of those contemporary cruise lines. It's going to be very elegant, as a very, very understated, more European in fashion, really, the way it looks. Most of the staterooms on board the ship are going to be balcony staterooms and suites. There's really not very many inside staterooms or just ocean view staterooms. These are really balconies and suites. So it's really designed for those discerning cruisers that want that luxury. When they lay their head on that pillow, they want that thread count, you know?
So you're the captain of this ship, right?
Pretty much. So this is a cruise that my husband and I are escorting personally.
Okay.
We did an Azamara cruise last year, fell in love with it, just had a great time. This cruise that we're doing is going to sail on September the 13th for 8 nights. Okay. And it starts at $4,800 a person without airfare. But remember, that's going to include, you know, your food and your spirits and your wine and your beer and your soda. And it's going to include the shore excursions and the wine tasting and the As Amazing evening. So it includes a lot more than just a regular bargain cruise. I would love it if everybody would come with us, and we will take you on an amazing journey on the Azamara Quest, which is the name of the ship. And if that particular date doesn't work, we can put you on other dates as well. But this would be a really fun one. You can make a deposit now and you don't have to pay it off until May.
All right, so we need to act today because space is limited.
Right. This is not one of those large cruise ships where you have thousands and thousands of staterooms. So this has a very small number of staterooms. Our group will fill up fast. So people need to call in and get their space reserved.
All right, thank you, Leanne.